This is News Channel 8 at 6.
I think as long as we do it all together, I think we can't go wrong.
Reality is starting to sink in for the man who's taking over as La Crosse's next mayor. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Lisa Klein.
And I'm Mike Thompson. Voters in La Crosse have spoken. Matt Harter will be the city's next mayor.
News Channel 8's Laura Reed caught up with Mayor-elect today, and she joins us now with more on how he's feeling the day after his big win.
Well, hey guys, with 55% of the vote, Matt Harter beat out Dorothy Leonard in his bid for the mayor's office. And on April 21st, he'll take over for current mayor Mark Johnsrud at City Hall. But before Matt calls City Hall home, he has a few thousand people to thank.
How you doing this morning? Thank you very much.
Less than 24 hours after his win in the race for the mayor's office, Matt Harter is back to what he knows best, shaking hands and meeting people.
Feeling pretty good. Feeling very appreciative, very thankful.
Harter says Tuesday night's results were a little surprising, but he had confidence in his campaign. And now, he says, the real work can start.
And I think change is what's needed in this town.
Well, it's definitely a big job, but you got to pick a point and start there.
For Harter, the jumping off point is property taxes. It was a big part of his campaign, and he says it's still his #1 goal to reduce the burden on taxpayers.
Push to get that property out there back on the tax base that isn't right now that the city owns. So that's going to be the #1 issue that I'm going to try to push for as much as I can.
And if you're a voter still doubting the drive of this 24-year-old,
they can criticize it, I guess, but I still have a job to do, so I'm not going to listen to it for too long or not focus on it. However old I am, I was elected to be the mayor, and I intend to do the best job I can at it. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Harter says beyond property taxes, creating a more efficient city government with an open-door policy is at the top of his list. And in the 2 weeks before he takes over City Hall, Harter says he's going to take a couple of days off and take a much-needed break.
Believe it or not, Matt Harter was not the youngest mayor elected yesterday in Wisconsin. In Manitowoc, voters elected a 22-year-old to head their city.